Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior video blog. The Road Warrior is talking about literally the roads today and road construction. You know, for years growing up, it was always about expanding roads, widening roads, building new roads. I've noticed recently it's been more about repairing roads because our roads are literally crumbling. We're in a big crisis right now because a lot of these roads were built in the 40s and the 50s, and while yes, they've been repaved, they've only got a certain lifespan, I gather. I don't understand that construction kind of thing, but I know it's true. The concrete only has a lifespan after so many vehicles and so much wear and tear on it. You know, it's funny, there's a big interstate, one of the cut-through interstates, the bypass interstates, if you will, Interstate 440 here in Nashville. And I first encountered it when they were building it back in the 80s. And it's funny how when I've heard the history of Interstate 440, where it's literally, they planned on doing it in the 60s. It took them years to get all the land rights. They finally got it started in the late 70s, early 80s. And by the time they got road construction started, it was already obsolete. It wasn't going to be big enough, and they didn't buy enough roadway to be able to expand it much more. Now here we are another 30 years later, and they've repaved it a couple of times, and they've basically said they've got to start from scratch and build the road all over again because of just all the wear and tear on the road. And that's just a fairly new interstate highway. I can't imagine some of these roads, especially up in the Northeast, that have been around for 60, 70 years. Now, I realize the automobile's only been around for, well, over 100 years now, but still, I mean, I never expected roads to last 100 years, I never thought about it, but it's interesting where I'm seeing more and more road construction. We're dealing with some road construction projects near where I live right now, and again, it's not expansion. They're putting pipes through, they're having to rebuild thoroughfares, they're adding roundabouts a lot of places. And it's not because they're widening them. It's not because, they want to. It's because they need to rebuild the road, and it's just easier to do it that way. And it's kind of scary to think that all these roads are crumbling under us, and I think it's only going to get worse, not better. They've upped the gas tax in the state of Tennessee back in July. They upped the gas tax, I think, 3 cents this year, 3 cents next year, and it'll be like another penny after that or something, to like 9, 10 cents of an extra gas tax. The first time they've upped the gas tax in Tennessee since I think the 70s, and it's all for road rebuilding projects. It's all for road construction, and it's not for new road construction. I know they're trying to get us off the roads, but I just don't see it happening anytime soon. I'm kind of scared about that. You can see right now, well, how would I do the Road Warrior from a bus? That would be kind of weird. Back next week with another Road Warrior. I'll be behind the wheel too. KevinMason.us. That's our website where you can find all the Road Warrior video blogs. You can also find us on YouTube. Also find us on Facebook. Again, as I always say, as I always end the show, wherever you found us this week, come back again next week. We'll be right there. Thanks. See you. Be safe. Watch the roads.